Hello students, in this session we will discuss about circular double linked list and one more concept, header linked list. First one, circular double linked list. In circular double linked list, R link part of the last node is filled with address of the starting node and L link part of the first node is filled with address of the last node. Such a representation is known as circular double linked list. Here observe this one, the diagrammatic representation of a circular double linked list. So when we observe this format, here R link part of the last node is filled with address of the starting node. Hence, there is a link from end node to starting node of the list. L link part of the starting node is filled with address of the last node. Hence, there is a link from start node to end node of the list. Now, such a representation is known as circular double linked list. Here observe the way of creating a circular double linked list. So this procedure creates a circular double linked list with the specified number of elements. So first one is a repetition process. Repeat while true. Read an element as x. If x equivalent to minus 999, then return from the function. Else, first allocate memory for a new node. When memory is allocated, now these three parts are available, hence fill those parts as data of new equivalent to x, L link of new equivalent to null, R link of new equivalent to null. Now we check whether the list consists any elements or not. Like if start equivalent to null, then start equivalent to and equivalent to new. Else. Now we establish links in between end node and new node as R link of end equivalent to new, L link of new equivalent to and, now end equivalent to new. Inner comparison completed and if. Now in circular fashion we establish those links as R link of end equivalent to start, L link of start equivalent to and if. So this one, the way of creating a circular double linked list. Now, repetition process completed, hence it terminate with end repeat statement. Now display function. Now algorithm display. This procedure is used to display the elements of circular double linked list. For this, step 1, now we set a temporary variable that points to start node. Step 2, if start not equivalent to null, that means some elements are available. So repeat while R link of temp not equivalent to start, write data part of temp. Now temp is shifted to right hand side like temp equivalent to R link of temp and repeat. Now the last node information is printed outside the loop format, write data of temp. Yes, if this condition is false, that means elements are not available, hence we print a message as write list empty and if. Now we return from the function. Now in this way we can traverse a circular double linked list. The next type, header linked list. Now listen, a header linked list is a special type of linked list in which the list maintains a special node called header node, and this node is placed at beginning of the list, and this header node is always capable to store address of the starting node. Now based on the way of placing this header node and link parts of the nodes, header linked list can be classified into two types. like grounded header linked list and circular header linked list. So here in grounded header linked list, the link part of the last node is filled with null pointer. Now observe this diagram. So now this one is a linked list. It maintains a header node at beginning of the list, and this header node stores address of the starting node. Hence there is a link from header node to starting node of the list. Then the link part of the last node is filled with null pointer. Now this type of representation is known as grounded header linked list. Whereas in case of circular header linked list, the link part of the last node is filled with address of the header node. Now observe this example. Now here this one header node. So here link part of the last node is filled with address of the header node. Now automatically there is a link from end node to header node. Now such a representation is known as circular header linked list. Okay. Now applications of linked list. Now linked list concept is used in different application areas like sparse matrix manipulations, polynomial representations, stack implementations, queue implementations, etc. So in previous classes we already discussed all these concepts. Okay, so just refer all those concepts. It's a simple thing. Thank you one and all.